I wasn't expecting to be diagnosed with diabetes type 2. My mum and dad have diabetes, it runs in my family, but at the age of 40 to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes was completely unexpected. I was actually quite upset about it, and I found it hard to acknowledge the fact that I had it. I was in denial for a while. Being a carer, you have to pick yourself up. If I'm sitting there being depressed about something, then who's going to take care of my son? So the biggest changes I made is reducing the amount of oil I use. In cooking, I've literally cut down the oil to 1 tablespoon, whereas before I used to just pour it all in. And with Asian cooking, you know, the more oil, the more color. I stopped frying things. I use the air fryer. I air fry my samosas. If I do need to use oil for a curry, then I use 1 tablespoon of oil per curry. I measure how much oil I put in my curry now. And when I make salads, I use olive oils for my salads because that's very good for the heart. Portion sizing and eating smaller meals more frequently has helped me too. People think that fruit and veg is really expensive, but I find that if you shop in the market, it's a lot cheaper than supermarkets. For example, I got that melon for £1 from the market. My son had high cholesterol, and honestly speaking, by making all these changes, it's changed both our lifestyle and our health tremendously. I never knew what exercise was, but because of the 24-hour care I give for my son, I've developed back pain, I've developed sciatica pain, and because of that, I've started to do stretching exercises, and I've purchased a treadmill so that I can now exercise in the comfort of my own home without having to go outside. If I could go back in time, I would tell my 30-year-old self, cut back on the pastries, cut back on the sweets, and cut back on the soda. And I would start actually walking. And I think it would have made a big difference now. For someone who's been diagnosed with diabetes and who's had to go through all these changes, I just want to say that it's not as bad as it sounds. Originally, it might seem like, oh my God, it's a lot to deal with. But honestly speaking, if you make these changes slowly and gradually, you'll find that your general health improves, your mental health improves, and your whole lifestyle changes. And you actually feel better that you've actually made those changes. And you tend to be a bit more positive about things.